Hello, this is Mrs. Moslick. I want to let you know how I want you to fill out the student information sheet and give it to me. I gave you a link on the student information sheet in Canvas and in an email. So you go to it. Do not request edit access. What I want you to do instead is I want you to go to File, make a copy, and I want you to rename it as SIS for Student Information Sheet. Then put down your geometry class with me, whether it's geometry or if it's geometry accelerated, put GOACC, or if it's geometry honors, put GEO and then capital H. Then put the block, whether it's B1 or B3 or B4, or orange 1 or orange 3 or orange 4, and then put your first and last name. So my name is Elizabeth Moslick. Okay, so you would put your first and last name. Press OK, and now you have your own information sheet and you are going to fill it out. So for instance, if this is mine, I would put my name is Elizabeth Moslick. And when I was in high school, I was called Beth, but I don't want your answers to be in bold. So if you can unbold it and then put down whatever you want me to call you. And then if you have a last name that is tough to pronounce, like Moslick is tough to pronounce, you would want to type that in also for a first name if it's tougher for people to pronounce. Please write down how I would pronounce your first and last name. So for instance, Moslick, Mrs. Moslick, the syllable that is emphasized is the first syllable. So please bold that syllable when you are typing in your enunciation. So like here, this is what I would type in, and then just make sure that just one of them is bold. And then you would just answer the rest of these questions, like if you're attending my geometry class in person or virtual learning. All this information is confidential, and this will be helpful for me to work with you throughout the year. So for instance, what classes are you taking on orange days, black days? Do you have what are your thoughts? Like my orange days are going to be really tough, or whatever you have concerns about or excitements about, please let me know about that all. So all of these are really important for me to know. Also, the last question is probably the most important information you feel Mrs. Moslick should know about you. Any information that will allow me to understand your circumstances. For instance, if you are in a sport and you have no study hall this first quarter, and you have a lot of extra responsibilities like a job, I want to know all of that. If you have any concerns, I can work with you better when I know more about you. So again, this is confidential. When you are done, you can just copy and paste this link, or you can go and share. You can copy the link. You can keep it as view only or edit. It doesn't matter. It's just for me. And so put that into Canvas or in an email, and I will be so happy to find out more about you. In addition, if you feel comfortable, it would be really fun for me to see a picture of you, even with and without a mask. So something to think about. So can you get extra credit on homework and assessments in this class? Absolutely. Go above and beyond. Help me to get to know you more. So that would be great. Have a good time. If you guys have questions, send me an email, and you can always put questions and comments on this sheet as well. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Looking forward to reading these.